Bagru, a village 32 kilometers from Jaipur, has been the home to the Chipa clan for centuries now. Chipa means to print. Every nook and corner of this village celebrates the traditional craft forms of Bagru and Dabu. Although Bagru and Dabu are named as two different craft forms, in reality they are two different printing methods. Bagru uses dark color patterns on light backgrounds, while Dabu creates light colored motifs on dark backgrounds using a technique called mud resist printing. Here's a sneak peek into the tedious process by our artisan, Mr. Daulat.
मैं राजस्थान के जयपुर जिले बगरू में रहता हूँ और मैं ब्लॉक प्रिंट का काम करते हैं और हमारे इस काम करते हुए 300-400 वर्ष पुरानी बात हो गई है.
He happens to be the fourth generation to carry on the legacy of this traditional art form. Firstly, the raw fabric is meticulously washed and soaked in warm water for 12 hours to remove all the impurities and waste like starch, oil, and dust, followed by drying in the sun. Before the actual dyeing process, the cloth is soaked in harda, also known as myrobalan fruit, which is rich in tannin. The harda treatment helps bind the natural colors and also gives a distinct yellowish tinge to the fabric. A mud paste is made by mixing lime water, natural gum, also known as bidhan, black clay, and spoiled wheat. The desired wooden block is dipped in this mud paste and then is hand printed by the artisans rather skillfully. After the Dabu print is applied, a fine layer of sawdust is sprinkled over the fabric to help prevent it from sticking to itself during the dye process. The motifs made with the mud resist remain uncolored while the rest of the fabric is dyed. Natural colors are used for the final printing. Blues are made from Indigofera tinctoria, stored in dye vats 10 to 12 feet deep. Different hues of red colors, also known as begar, are created by mixing varying proportions of alum, also known as fitkari, madar, which is lal mitti, and acacia arabica, also called babul gond. Alum is used for greys and syahi, which is fermented waste iron, jaggery, and water for blacks. After the final printing, the fabric is washed, also known as khulai. The excess color as well as the mud paste is washed off, and to enhance and lock the color further, it is laid on the ground to dry. All these processes are sustainable as they use recycled water and natural resources. The final product is a treat to the sore eyes. We at the Indian Ethnic Co. owe it to our artisans for keeping our traditional crafts alive and making it available to us all.